I bet, guys, before this video starts, I just want to explain to you guys that what's gonna happen because I lost a couple of clips. So basically, our plan is to clean the garage, but before we clean the garage, we have to move the car, and as you guys know, the car hasn't moved in a minute because the tires were not on. I had to put in the suspension, which is in probably the last two videos, and I had to put in the rear axle, stabilizers, everything, and then we could move the car out. Guys, so from the last video I showed you guys that we were struggling to put this in because we didn't have the bolts and nuts to put it in, but we finally put it in as a stabilizer. I bet, so at this point Marius was drilling bigger holes because the screws we bought, they do fit, but they don't fit the way they're supposed to fit. He's drilling the holes just to make them a little bit bigger so that the screws can fit in perfectly the way we need them to. Actually, can you put them in, and the main point of this is to make sure that this doesn't move. The first time I hope I can find a clip to show you guys, but without the stabilizers this moves up and down, not up and down, I mean it moves this way. So now because of this it doesn't move at all, which makes it easier for us to put in the wheels, and then once we put in the wheels we don't want that to move so that we can make the engine bounce. The part we have to work on now, we have to put in the shocks. Shock goes here, then it's gonna go through this hole, and we're gonna tighten it from the top. You have to also tighten it right there. And after that, you can put in the wheels at the back, and then lower the car. Alright guys, so at this point, we put in the rear axle and made a little bit of a mistake. It's a good mistake. It's not a good mistake actually, I'm lying. It's a bad one, but it looks good. But we put in the shocks too, and then we put in all 4 tires. Alright guys, so basically we might have fucked up, but it's gonna look sick. Putting the tires in, it looks nice, We'll put in the other tire too, but we didn't put in this. What the fuck? I'm gonna put this in the video.
Bro, I'm home alone, man. Pull out. Like, for real. Like, I'm actually being serious on that.
This is a lot. I don't think I should be holding a phone while I'm doing this.
As you guys can see, the back is way too low.
Low. Perfect fitment though. Can you guys see the vision? This is a very fucked up fuck up. It looks good though. It looks so good. Actually, it just looks so. No wonder you guys say it looks good. Yo, look at how low it on that floor. Fucking, I don't know what to do. On the floor. On the floor. Look at the gap. Nothing.
Alright guys, so now you see the car is finally out on all 4 wheels. That red does really look good. But the main point for us to take this car out is to clean the garage, because that shit's messy. Clean the garage. Now we have to take everything to like a scrapyard to get cash for all the metals, and then we're just gonna throw away the rest of the things. It's easier now.
sun is almost on its way down again and it finally rises.
That's probably not the intro, but today's the next day. We were supposed to work. We were going to work either way. But Marius was busy the whole night. When I say busy, he was drinking so much. Until 3. This guy woke up at 7 and came to my house. I drank way less than that and I couldn't wake up. And he looks ready. He looks like he's ready to work. But what we're working on today is the Polo. Want to strip the engine down. Oh yeah, we can work on the Polo itself too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fucking scream at Dylan as well.
To wake up.
He's gonna give me the spare key.
We're gonna pull the Polo down and then we're gonna clean. Yeah, I probably can hear the rain outside. But the reason the engine is here is because rats shoot up on it and we had to clean a little bit of the car and the engine. Go watch the previous video to see that. But right now, we're basically taking out the engine piece by piece until it's just gonna be the block and the head. Probably gonna respray the valve cover and the intake, get everything else sandblasted, including those 2 things.
Oh, okay. These are supposed to be 2 separate videos. Should we just combine them in one today? They're gonna see anyways. Alright. So guys, today we're finally gonna put some mounts on this car and see the fittation and all of that. But you can tell it's just even here on the camera that it's off. Just from sitting for a week, obviously. From sitting it's off because that stabilizer was alright, you heard Marius. And now we have a whole audience buffet to us up. Away. So you guys are gonna help us carry this car. Yeah? Outside? Nah, not outside. Ew. Yeah, we have a lot of people here so that we can actually pick this car. Hey, wake him up. More hands. So while we're handling this thing, that one we've been waiting hours for him. He's going to be cleaning this guy up so that he looks pretty. And actually look at the cover. Alright, so now he's gonna be busy with that. I think he should also help with the car situation.
Alright guys, so at this point, Marius just started looking around the engine, trying to figure out exactly where we're gonna put the mounts. You guys are gonna see what we're gonna do about the mounts in the video, don't worry about that. And you're gonna see that valve cover being painted.
First thing, this is not a hanging mount. So you don't put it like this and hang something off this side.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
It needs to be flat at maximum of 45, something pressing on this. This is why it's a V6 mount, because V6 has on this side and this side and it squashes it in the mount. So what we're going to do, we're going to put it about here, with a space here in the back. We're going to put a plate here that takes 4 bolts, 1 on each corner.
What size? Oh, those ones you're talking about?
Yeah.
The ones there?
Yeah. And then a plate's going to go over with a bolt on top, and we're going to shave it off so it follows the curve of the mount. And then on the bottom side of the plate we're going to put braces in that come up to here on both sides, so the mount doesn't just fucking fall over. And then from the bottom we're going to put another plate in, comes up, hits it, over, and then we're going to do the same, shave it round, and we're going to put braces in. That's the first mount done. This mount is going to be a bit difficult because you don't have that flat spot that my car has.
You know.
Oh. So this one we're gonna ponder upon first.
Those are the V6 mounts that we were planning to buy that we bought, you know. Marius is just doing the proper measurements because they're gonna sit in that exact position.
So yeah guys, what he's doing right now is basically marking our holes. Why are you making the dotted line? The dotted line lets you know you're not supposed to cut on it. Dotted line and I use a whole dotted line instead of just a dotted X on where the bolt is, so I make sure all the bolts are square. So it's 10, 10, 10, 10, and then 10 from the sides, and I know everything is square. Where if I just measure 10 over here and here, the chances of it being crooked is going to be a lot bigger.
Alright. Hope you guys got that the way I got it.
Just put the fucking cloth over it. Oh!
They say put the cloth on the engine. They say it's too dusty.
What's my crack, huh?
Go buy us the Zamalek. What are you still doing here? Who said you're drinking it? You're legal to buy it.
Engine swap. Yeah, bro. GTI engine, bro. GTI engine. GTI engine. Switch. Mark 1.
That one.
And that's only piece number 2. I told you I missed my person, man. And you said you ain't gonna do shit about it. Call her for me.
Marius is tweaking. Not tweaking. This is his girl, man.
She's not even my girl anymore. That's the fucked up part. Get over yourself.
See the line that Marius drew right there? We're gonna cut right there. Cut here too. Put a reinforcement plate. And then drill inside because we don't have space to put mounts right here. Right here. Alright guys, so we went to go buy some things at Chamberlain. I'll show you what we bought. But as soon as we got home, I opened the garage, you know. As you can see, he's not there, and it fell on me and his foot. Shit is heavy. It is actually very heavy. But guys, so now I want to show you guys the mounts from yesterday. I probably already seen, but that's how they're gonna load. So now Mari is picking up on that side, and now I need to make a steel plate that's gonna be how long? 18 centimeters long and like 7 centimeters wide, which is gonna go exactly on top of where he's welding right now. Like it's gonna sit flat. That's where we're gonna put the mounts. The plate is gonna be this big. This side, not this side. Now Mari is gonna be smoothing this out.
I bet I lost a couple of clips because right now it's 6 a.m. I haven't slept because I'm editing this video. But Mario sandblasted his intake and his valve cover. Brought them to my crib so we can respray them. We were not going to respray them if we're being honest. Until we thought about it. We're like, why not black? And we did it.
Yeah, so it smells nicer.
Normally people are cheap and they only paint the top side of the intake because they leave it in the car when they paint it.
Oh, like just this.
That's why yours looks like that. Safe color to use. I hate it, but I love it. Like if you paint something black, it won't look bad. It will just look okay. But with other colors, you can fuck up so badly.
That's 3 days.
Light, but it makes sure to bend down and get all the hot spots. Top. Get it from this side as well over there. Not too bad. Those are all defects in the steel. If I could have, I would have
put body filler on, sand and body filler.
make it
And then everything would have looked like this. But that's, oh man, to buy this thing new is like 5k or something.